Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. It's been a while. I'd say it's been it's been a little over a year, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years.
No, not 2 years.
Close.
Time travels faster usually since you've been retired.
Okay.
Or either retired or drunk, or both. But anyway.
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah.
There's been a lot going on the last year.
There's been a lot going on. What you see behind us and around us at the moment, we've moved onto the porch area that I've had built. It was the sole purpose of this to have a good time and occasionally get that stuff out of the house and maybe do some filming out here as well. So hopefully it's going to work out well. We'll have to see about the sound. I think it's going to be okay. But regardless of that, what the podcast is about tonight is cigars and bourbons. Some of these are relatively high end and others are mid range. None of these on the table are low shelf.
That's what they tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You went to the liquor store and you said, give me stuff not on the low shelf.
That's right. The producer said this is what you need to get.
Very good. All right. And joining us today, as he has before, is James Wooten. Woot.
Hey, guys. Glad to be back.
Actually, James was very gracious. He came up here to be on part of the podcast with us. He's got a very successful podcast of his own.
What's the name of that podcast?
Well, it is the 90s Today podcast.
Okay.
Successful. I think you and I have different definitions for that word. But it's just it has been going on for 9 years. 9 years this
Okay.
July, or actually next month. 9 years
Okay.
next month. Haven't made a dime off of it.
That's
but
okay.
Just do it for fun.
And are you enjoying yourself?
I actually enjoy doing the editing process.
Really?
I
Is that because you're trying to hone up on particular skills, or is that because you actually like doing the technical stuff?
I actually just like doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Enjoy trying to find different sound bites, old commercials to add on to it.
Okay.
Music and
Digging up nostalgic commercials from the 90s, obviously.
Mhm.
Okay.
The one thing I don't like about it is trying to erase anytime we say or It is the most obnoxious word in the English language, I think, after doing this podcast. But
Yeah. Okay, so
But
what you're saying is like,
But what?
no, he's talking about
uh,
in conversations, the lulls.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
I get it. Yeah, that's
That was one.
people don't do that when they talk to each other.
I do.
But you're addled.
Travis
You do
is
it
with
because
us.
you're addled, Travis.
I'll tell you what, this leather rose is the first leather rose I've ever had,
Yes.
and it might be my new favorite cigar.
Well, when you tell us what company makes that?
It's at South Dakota company,
Deadwood
Deadwood
Tobacco.
Tobacco.
Yes, and that's part of Drew Estates.
Yeah.
And Drew Estates, of course, makes a whole lot of cigars. And I have just started smoking cigars, I guess, about the last year. And I don't smoke a lot of cigars. I probably have maybe 2 a month. Maybe.
That's the real reason we've not been on the podcast in a year is because we started smoking cigars about a year ago, and we've been coughing ever since, trying to get used to it.
Yeah,
So
we had to build up our tolerance. That's
That's
right.
It's the first cigar I've smoked in a year.
All that is lies, except for the fact that
It's not true at all.
except for the fact that actually I don't smoke a whole lot of cigars. But I had a
Says the
very
man with
good
a
friend of
humidor.
mine who actually introduced me to the Drew Estates. And if you don't know a lot about cigars, which I don't, but I know much more now about it than I did a year ago, there is a term called infused cigars, which actually they take the tobacco and they infuse a flavor into it, vanillas, all this other stuff. A lot of people mistake Drew Estates yummy bitches, and they're called yummy bitches because initially there were 4 of them. There were Leather Rose, Sweet Jane, Crazy Alice, and Fat Bottom Betty.
That's what I got. I got the taint one.
And those cigars are so sweet and so aromatic, and the flavor is just so absolutely wonderful that they were a good introduction to cigars for me because I was not a cigar smoker. But a lot of people confuse that with being infused. None of those that I just mentioned from Drew Estates are actually infused at all. All that flavor and all those aromatics come from natural tobacco that Drew Estates has put in these cigars.
It's like licorice for adults.
It's exactly right. In fact, I have done this many times. I have gone to have a steak at a good restaurant, particularly Longhorns. Hopefully, they'll pay me for that reimbursement. But they won't. Exactly. Just give me a free steak. I'll take a free steak. But I won't even get dessert there anymore. I'll wait till I go outside and I'll have one of these Drew Estate cigars as my dessert because it's that freaking good. Yeah. Now, that being said, Thomas, you are smoking a what?
Oh, this is the Fat Bottom Betty.
You're smoking a Fat Bottom
First
Betty.
one from Drew Estates that kind of got me hooked but I
Okay.
like them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The Girl with No Name might be my least favorite.
Okay.
But I still wouldn't turn it down.
I
It's still
got
a
you.
great cigar.
All right.
As
And
far
you?
as I go.
All right. And you, James?
I have no idea. I forgot what you gave me. It is
Oh, okay.
this one. It is from Drew Estate, Nicaragua.
That's right.
Deadwood Tobacco Company. What is that?
Oh, it's Deadwood Tobacco.
Oh, so it's just
And
Deadwood.
It's the
and
girl
it's
with
the
no
girl
name.
with no name.
Go with it now.
What James is smoking is
Lazy Ripe,
another
if you
member of
ask
the
me.
Yummy Bitches that was introduced after the introduction of the initial four, and
A sexist name.
and they call it Girl with No Name. But a lot of cigar aficionados have started calling it Gwen, Girl with No Name.
Ah,
So officially, it's still sold as the Girl with No Name, and it's wonderful too. Everyone else here has a Drew Estate cigar. I do not. I am smoking a Maker's Mark infused cigar,
What do you
and
think about that?
I think it's shit compared to those.
I smelled it. It smelled like
I
shit.
thought it smelled pretty good.
Uh,
I thought it
I didn't
smelled
think it
like
smelled
it
good at
had
all.
Maker's Mark in it. And like you said, it does.
It is infused. It actually, this one is actually infused with Maker's Mark, and it's not. I actually like Maker's Mark whiskey. I really love that, but I don't like the cigar
Well,
with
we said
Maker's
we were
Mark.
gonna do
No,
it.
no, no, no. I'm
Let's
going to
pass it down.
No. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, you can
Yeah,
try it.
because when I smelled it, I wasn't
Okay.
expecting it to smell like anything other than something with
That's nothing like you're smoking.
Bourbon
Give that a
or
pull.
whiskey.
I don't want to taste it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible.
It's not horrible. Okay,
Yeah, I don't.
all right, very good.
How does it compare to the one you're smoking, though?
Oh, it pales in comparison without.
All
a
right.
doubt.
Exactly.
But it tastes like what I thought it would taste like.
I got you.
Yeah.
And you probably smoke fewer cigars. I know you smoke fewer cigars than I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And James, I know you're not a cigar smoker either. All right. So there's a certain je ne sais quoi that comes with smoking a cigars. And I have, go ahead, Thomas.
Anybody wants to tell us how to spell that word, you can just put it in the comments.
Yeah, there you go.
Je ne sais quoi.
Okay. What were you going to say?
That.
Oh, that. Okay. That's what I was going to say.
I
It's,
think we said it.
it is the way he did. He did. He said it quite well, actually. It's not that I'm not trying to put on airs. When I was first offered a cigar about a year ago, when I first tried it, again, it was the Fat Bottom Betty, and it was unlike any cigar I'd ever smelled before or anything. So I said, I'm gonna give that a try. And we're not being endorsed by Drew Estates or anything. These is just genuine opinions here.
I went to their factory when I was in South Dakota.
Did you really?
Tried to stop and see them.
Yeah.
There was no parking, dude.
Was it
Oh,
that
wow.
full?
It wasn't that full. There's just no damn parking.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
The
Okay.
town is it's horrible.
Okay.
They
Well,
shut all the motorcycle parking down after Sturgis is over,
yes,
and everything's pay to park, and you got to
Oh.
walk 10 miles.
I see.
Yeah, that's something that maybe the town can change to
I see.
accommodate visitors in the off season.
I said because
So
I would love to go through their factory and tour them.
I would love it too.
Yeah,
Saw it from the outside and wave.
Okay. Well,
And
very
I'll even give them this ad if they want it.
sure.
Fat Bottom Betty's make the smoking world go round.
There you go. Nice. Well, I can tell you what. I have never met a Drew Estate Yummy Bitch cigar that I don't like.
Yum.
As I said, and now they've actually just recently added a fifth Yummy Bitch, and it is Dominicana.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and the difference with that one compared to all the other Yummy Bitches, all the other Yummy Bitches from Drew Estates have a Nicaraguan wrapper on the outside, which is the leaves around the outside, and the when I just mentioned
Dominicana.
thank you, has a Connecticut wrapper. It's
Really?
grown tobacco in Connecticut. Yes, now
Not from the Dominican.
not from the it's
We make good tobacco in America.
we do yes, but
Especially in Connecticut.
one other thing to out about Drew Estates Deadwood tobacco cigars is that they're all handmade. Every one is hand rolled, and you can really tell they burn really smoothly. But that's not a cigar only podcast. And again, I didn't want to digress. To get back to what the point of this podcast is, and again, we're a little out of practice because it's been a while. So forgive us.
That was a good lead off to where we're at and where we're going.
We are. Thank you, sir. We
haven't
have
got
got
there yet.
some
This is where we're
bourbons and some whiskeys here, and we are going to pair those with the cigars that we're smoking and give our genuine opinions of those. So,
Unless you talk so much that my cigar runs out.
and that's true.
Let
Well,
them
you were
lock
worried
it up.
about you were worried about me having cigar left when we were done. Okay, so the first one that we're going to do is we're going to start with what James brought us. We're going to start with Knob Creek. It's a very good whiskey that I freaking love. It's a very, very good. I love it particularly over ice,
Mhm.
and it's 100 proof.
Yeah, it's one that's aged 9 years. I did a Google search and asked which whiskeys or bourbons paired best with cigars. The AI overview suggested this along with 2 other ones,
Okay,
and so I got that one.
very good. All right.
You're killing Georgia, James. You're killing
And
Georgia.
for those of you who don't know, you would think that all of us here like bourbons and whiskeys and liquor. Yeah, I'm not so much like that. So this is going to be more of a tasting for me and a trial. But
Thomas
You-
vomits on
yeah, you
camera.
may
Yeah.
see a gag reflex kick
Yep.
in, but that's
That's
okay.
true.
Feel
That's
free
true.
to laugh
You,
and
you
Uh,
might be joking about that, but you'll definitely see it from me. I can guarantee it.
That's all right.
man.
Well, again,
during the
Thomas,
sermon,
drain your water out of your glass so that you just have ice left. You can sip it out, and then just pour you a taste. That's all you need. After you pour your taste in the glass, these are particularly
Yeah.
made for bourbon tasting and sipping.
but you were here for the Surstroming challenge
I did that just
original
fine.
back there,
Mhm.
in the original room.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
he was.
different.
I
Yeah.
did it just fine.
But
And
yeah, you're gagging. But along with that, we also did some kind of a
Malort.
Malort
Malort.
challenge
I
that
thought
night.
Malort
Yeah.
was the best.
And before
tasting
anybody
one.
judges us for
Yeah.
putting ice in our whiskey,
So you got legs, baby.
we just it's a hot day out here.
That's all. That's just a hot day.
And
Oh,
I
man.
like the dilution because it gives me a chance to taste the whiskey itself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I like that.
And I'm not taking a big drink of
No.
it. So
Yep.
That's exactly right. That's a good point, Travis.
Yeah.
I seldom ever.
Well, it smells amazing.
Now,
Mhm.
if I happen to have like a Pappy Van Winkle, I'm pouring that straight in the glass.
pour me some in there.
I can tell you what's a leg, Scott? Is
That's
that when
good.
when it rains down the side of the glass?
That's
Yeah.
when you tilt the glass sideways
Yeah.
and you bring it back. How long it clings to the edge of the glass, and this will cling quite. It's called legs, and they typically do that for wines
Yeah.
because these have much more high alcohol content than wines have.
Yeah.
And so, Thomas? What's your initial thing about the snip?
Oh,
About
it smells amazing.
okay,
It does, yeah.
That's
What-
the Knob Creek.
yeah, it's
So
not
it smells sweet. It smells
It does smell sweet.
Honey.
yeah, a
honey
little bit of honey.
okay. Any other flavor you smell?
Almost smells like cherry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Almost smells cherry.
Sassafras?
It's cherry notes. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Sassafras smells
It-
like?
Is notes the right word?
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's fine. Again,
Like a maraschino.
we're not going to
notes,
be
maybe.
hoity-toity. We're just giving you our opinions. All right, James?
Yeah.
You concur with what Thomas said, or you have anything to add?
Just sweet. That smells a lot like that some bourbon or whiskey that you really like. That actually is like a honey
Oh,
flavored.
yes.
Jack?
Okay.
Can't remember what it's called.
All right, Thomas, get a puff of your cigar.
Yep.
Keep the smoke in your mouth for a moment or two. Let it out and then get you a sip. And I know bourbon is not your thing.
That's not horrible.
Okay.
And it could have been the combo. I don't know. But
Did one complement the other?
it's kind of hard for me to say because I don't drink a lot of this
Mhm.
anyway.
Right.
So I'll have to say, yeah, because in the past when I've tried to drink it
Yeah.
without a cigar,
Right.
it wasn't,
Kind of repulsive.
well, not necessarily repulsive. It's been so long since I've drank anything
what's-
like this. I'm just not used to it. So it kind of triggers a gag reflex a little bit, but this didn't.
Okay.
What's the proof on that Knob Creek?
100.
100.
Those
100
Yeah.
proof.
But that was just a sip and the ice cut it, a little
Sure.
bit.
Well, that's right. Well, now the ice hadn't had a whole lot of time to cut it, but it is cutting a little bit. All right.
So yeah, the cigar does help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
It was a little bit different flavor.
All right. And your cigar is particularly sweet. As I said, it's a fat bottom Betty, right?
Making the smoke.
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you think, personally, just for you, the pairing of the fat bottom Betty with the Knob Creek 100 proof?
Yeah, maybe a 5 to 6.
Okay.
But
And
this
again,
is first time.
That's your first time, and you are not a whiskey drinker,
Right.
or for that matter, a serious cigar smoker either.
Yeah.
All right, James,
Okay.
step up to the plate. Now, your cigar might be out if you don't see any smoke. Oh, there you go. You got it. Never mind. Very good.
Cigar does help. I'm not a big fan of stuff like this. I'm with you, Tommy.
Okay.
Um,
Easy there. We got a lot more whiskey to taste.
So now
I'm
it's
kidding,
without
I'm
the
kidding.
cigar, just a shot or just a sip, right?
yeah. I mean, definitely the cigar does help. I'm gonna look at it like this. Five would be if I would do this again.
Okay.
Mm.
This particular
I would
pairing,
I would be okay with doing it again, or I would be fine with never doing it again. It's a 5.
I understand. Okay. So are
So I'm
you
gonna go, with 6.
Yeah.
I do it again.
all right? And what is your cigar?
Oh, I got the girl with no name.
Girl with no name. Okay. So you're
Win.
smoking Girl with No Name and the pairing with Knob Creek.
With Knob
It's
Creek.
something that you would do again, but you're not going to rush to the store to buy them tomorrow.
No.
I got you.
I would rush to the store to buy one of these.
Okay. I got you.
10 times over getting one of those.
Okay. Very good.
What do you normally
So you already no, you're not tasting. Okay.
Yeah,
Beers,
I did
IPAs,
taste it.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay. So you've already done
A
yours.
little
All
bit.
right. So
Yeah.
what do you think?
Yeah. And I
It's a
used
solid
to be
8 with
exact
the leather
opposite.
rose.
Leather Rose. Okay.
I think the Knob Creek's really good. And I've
Yep.
never drank a whole lot of it, but it was really good.
I like Knob Creek. I really do. Okay. So yours is an 8.
It's an 8.
Okay.
I'd say it's an 8.
Okay.
And for me to be able to take a second sip says a lot about me, or it says a lot about this being smooth to drink.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say it says a lot about the Knob Creek being smooth to drink.
It's hard
It's
for
it's
somebody like me to give it a rating because
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I just want your personal rating. That's fine. Okay. I have to say, I do like Knob Creek. So I'm going to give Knob Creek a solid 8, 8.5. But this cigar with this infused Maker's Mark, which I know might be conflicting because it's Maker's Mark in Knob Creek, I get that. But I'm just not impressed with this cigar itself. So I will not buy any more of these Maker's Mark infused cigars. I was just curious. I got them.
Get you one of these?
You wanna put it
I
out?
will eventually. But
Okay.
Yeah.
so for me, overall, this particular experience overall with the Knob Creek, with a fat bottom Betty, this would be a solid 8.5 to at least a 9. Absolutely, because
Oh, wow.
this is
Well-
great. All right, gents. No, I know what it's like
Okay.
because I've had it. All right,
Okay. That's
either pour it out into the remainder glass that we've got, or finish. I'm gonna finish mine.
yeah, I mean, might as well. Mine's cut really.
Just pour it down inside my face. Part of it. Okay. And just my first drink. All right. So next, we're going to try. By the way, we're keeping the same cigars as we go. We're not changing cigars for the duration of this podcast. So,
Oh, hell no. It's actually $10 a piece. It's not
What do
the
you need?
inflation on.
that's right. Our next one that we're going to try is, and by the way, James, if we haven't mentioned already, brought the Knob Creek. Thank you, James.
You're very welcome.
Travis bought Wild Turkey 101. Now, any reason you chose this particular whiskey?
Yeah.
And what that is?
I mean, it's Kentucky whiskey.
All right. Well, yeah.
I mean, I think there's a lot of good whiskeys that people. I think Wild Turkey makes a good whiskey. You know,
They do. I like Wild Turkey too. In
How
fact,
old's the distillery? Anybody know? I mean, I would
Kentucky.
say
I
Wild
don't know.
Turkey's been going at it a long time, so they
oh
know
yeah,
what they're doing.
it's been a long. It's been around.
They're well
All right.
established.
So I am going to get me another piece of ice in
Oh, yeah.
here like this. Okay, Thomas.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do a small.
All right. The Wild Turkey, as we haven't mentioned, the Knob Creek was 100 proof, and the Wild Turkey is 101 proof. I think Travis it was a compensation thing he was trying to do.
I think I would rather done
mix.
I wanted to do a blind taste test on it compared to
Well,
some of the higher end stuff.
I
It looks
see.
like a pretty good mix of
Mainly because-
representation, I guess is what I should say.
I think everybody equates
Yeah, I've got to go.
the more you pay for something
wee
as it
bit,
being
my
a
little
better
baby Porsche.
quality of whiskey,
Yeah,
and
there's
that
a-
ain't always the case.
That's not always the case at all. No, it is not.
Oh yeah, man, that one's really raining inside there.
So,
That's nice. Okay.
thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Golly, that's it's impressive.
Travis,
That is,
all right.
don't go crazy.
You good?
Yeah, it's good. Not too much.
All right. Very
All
good.
right. We are in the Wild Turkey universe.
Take a
It's
sip.
Wild Turkey one, and we're going to start on Travis's side this time. Travis,
Oh, my old friend. Take a hit of my cigar. I'm inhaling if you didn't notice.
That's all right. Well, you know what? That's the one thing about smoking cigars. You do not inhale cigars. You bring the smoke into your mouth. You swirl it around, let it taste. And sometimes some people like to blow it out through their nose. I don't particularly. And you just taste it and you let it out. You do not inhale into your lungs cigars.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. How does it now? Again, that's a leather rose. No, I'm sorry, that's not leather rose. That
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Okay, that's a leather rose and Wild Turkey 101.
You know, it's my first time trying Knob Creek, and I hate to give it an 8 and give Wild Turkey an 8.
Mm-hmm.
I just off of nostalgia, I'm just going to have to go 8.5 because it's turkey.
Okay. All right. Is it as enjoyable?
As much to
Okay.
me. Yeah, I like the flavor of it.
Okay. Very good. It pairs well with that cigar.
Oh. I don't think anything would not pair well with this cigar.
I get it. All right. Now for me, I got to agree. Those Deadwood tobacco, I can't tout them enough. Interestingly enough, also another fact that I should let everyone know is in those 4 Yummy Bitches, the originals, that's actually pipe tobacco in those cigars.
Oh,
yes, that's where all those aromas and aromatics come from. It's actually pipe tobacco. Drew Estates was, to the best of my knowledge, one of the first companies to ever do that, to use pipe tobacco wrapped in a cigar to reintroduce the cigar back to society, basically in a new air, so to speak.
I'm going to act like that's impressive. I really don't know what that means
All
or
right.
how cool that is.
I'll tell you what it means. It means that anybody born after 2009 in the UK won't be allowed to smoke a cigar.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, okay, I can tell
There's
you.
no appreciation for it.
Now, we realize that 101 proof isn't that much more powerful over 100 proof, but I have to tell you that Wild Turkey is damn good. That is damn good.
James, how much did you pay for that bottle of Knob Creek?
Yeah.
Under $30.
Was it under 30?
What?
But it's not a fifth.
No, it's a flask. It's a flask. But it's a good
You can get a
bourbon.
bottle of Wild Turkey 101 for $30 at the local liquor store, somewhere around there, you know.
And I got to tell you, that Wild Turkey has made this shit cigar pleasurable. It really has.
It's high-end shit whiskey.
Well, I mean, it is. I can say, yeah. So if you have a Maker's Mark cigar and you got some Wild Turkey 101, put that shit together because it's damn good.
Well,
James,
my next question is there any Maker's Mark here to compare that to?
I do have Maker's Mark. I didn't bring it out.
Okay.
I didn't bring it out today because we had enough already. It will maybe in a future.
What would you
I was
rate it
thinking-
at, Scott?
Oh, I would have to rate this pairing. My other pairing, by the way, it kind of got skewed because the 8.5 was the bourbon,
The whiskey alone.
and the cigar was about a 2. But this pairing, Wild Turkey 101 with this Maker's Mark infused cigar, that's a solid 7. It's a solid 7 together for me. All right, James.
I'm thinking maybe the Maker's Mark cigar with Maker's Mark might be the obvious choice if you're getting closer.
I would think so too. And the only reason I did this one, I want to make sure we had all different cigars.
Yeah.
So, and that, to be fair with this cigar, Thomas is absolutely right. I do need to try the Maker's Mark cigar with Maker's Mark, which I haven't done, and we won't do tonight.
I'm never going to do that.
You just because you don't play well with others.
No, I don't.
Seven. I'll do that again.
You do that again. Okay.
7. Wow.
Very good. It's hard though, man. When you're batting with those heavy hitting Drew Estate cigars that are so damn good.
Well, he put the Knob Creek and the cigar together at a 6.
He did. I know that.
So
I do like the smell of the Knob Creek over the Wild Turkey.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So here we go.
And Thomas, as he said, is not a liquor drinker. In fact, he's really stepping outside his comfort zone to join us today, and I appreciate that.
Well, dang. That was easier to do than the Knob Creek.
Okay.
So if it was, hey, we're doing this tonight, and so far, if I had my choice between that and the Knob Creek and the Wild Turkey, I would choose the Wild Turkey and this cigar.
Okay.
And
Very
6
good.
to 7.
A solid 7.
It's got to be your hillbilly genealogy kicking in.
Probably.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd say
So that's good. So right now, I think we have a solid lead, Wild Turkey, with these cigars.
Yeah.
As a group over the Knob Creek.
Scott, I think you need to change your cigar out.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to ruin your experience tonight.
No, that's fine.
Don't ruin ours.
I'm fine with him ruining his experience.
And let me tell you, James, first off, I appreciate that very much. But trust me, many nights I have sat out here and smoked a a fat bottom Betty and a Drew Estate cigar with whiskey. So I know that this is actually something new for me, and I was anxious to give it a try.
Well, if you want to be that way.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it
Only
myself.
because it's your house, your rules. We get it.
I know that from whence your concern comes, and I appreciate that. But I'm good with this.
Ah,
All right.
God
So
in heaven.
the next that we're going to do is let's put that over there a little bit. Set it out to the side there,
my
Tommy,
turn.
before I knock something over. Thank you.
Yes.
This is Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond. And bottled in bond is a particular statement that any distiller can apply to their whiskey. So you may see it on many, many different brands. It simply means that a government's that this whiskey has been distilled and bottled in concordance with the government bond. It has to be stored in a government-sanctioned warehouse for at least 4 years. It also must be distilled from a crop in one season only, and it has to be you can Google it, but it's bottled in
Don't take our
bond.
word for it.
All right,
We're probably
it's
wrong.
unless you're really into the whiskey and stuff, it's probably not going to matter that much to you. But what it means is that you're guaranteed a particular quality of any whiskey that bears the bottled in bond bragging rights. All right, Thomas.
Guaranteed by the FDA, if that means anything to you.
Yeah, exactly. Guaranteed by the United States government. And when would the United States government do anything wrong?
So my next question is,
Never.
am I going first this time or somebody else?
You will go first. No, we
Oh.
know what? We'll let James. We'll go James, you, me, and Travis. That's how we'll do this time.
Last twice in a row.
No.
You can go third.
James,
you can go
I don't
me,
wanna
Travis,
First in my
Scott.
heart, Travis. First in my heart.
You used to enjoy bitch. You don't care when you go.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right.
Why'd you pour so much?
I wanted to drink it.
So if anybody notices in the background, there's
That's
a pool
good.
table.
It's all green screen.
Tonight was the first time I'd ever played 10 ball.
How'd that go?
5-2 me,
5 to you. Who'd you beat?
Your brother.
your brother, Setbo.
Sevo lose. 5
He
to
knows
2?
that he knows I just got lucky
Okay.
on
It's the
all of my
fastest. It's the
shots.
fastest I've ever seen him leave.
All right, James. we're
Thomas had
starting
it
with you.
going on. He was having a night like I did the other night.
I believe it.
Oh, good.
By the way, we do love shooting pool.
Let's check the notes. Ooh, that smells pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting on mine to have to bleed down.
None of the whiskeys that we have out here today are shit whiskeys.
This is utter crap.
They're all good.
Actually, it smells pretty good.
Yeah. All right, James. What's your thought on the whiskey alone, and then on the pair?
That went down the smoothest.
Okay.
I feel like it has more of a scent than it has a flavor.
Okay.
I could do this easy.
Okay.
Um,
And it is, by the way, it is 100 proof as well. All bottled in bond bourbons or whiskeys must be a 100 proof.
I'll give the one that we had previous to this. What was that? I'm sorry. Oh, Wild Turkey.
Wild
correct.
Turkey 101.
All right. So Wild Turkey, I gave it a 7 for the flavor
Mm-hmm.
paired with this. I'll give this also a 7, not so much for the flavor,
Okay.
but just how smooth and easy it goes down paired with this.
And that's 100 proof bourbon.
Yeah, I'm with Thomas here.
Mhm.
Like, this is not my cup of tea.
I understand.
It's my glass of, whiskey or bourbon.
Sure.
But the fact that I didn't have any type of reflex or not want to do this,
I got you.
it's I don't know. It's just
And please for the
easier to
and please for our
consume
audience
it.
here, tell them that you're doing this under no duress whatsoever.
Watch how many times I blink. No,
Nice.
yeah, I'm a Grey Goose and White Claw dude. That's
I don't even know what
as
that
you guys know.
means.
But yeah, it's
What's that mean?
It means he
smooth,
wears
easy to go
panties,
down.
not boxer shorts.
I knew that's what it was.
I'm joking.
I'm not. I feel
No, you're not.
All right, Thomas.
For me, it did not go down as smooth. It was okay.
Okay.
There was more of an alcohol burn for me
I get it.
on the back end of it,
Mhm.
what that the other 2 did not have.
I understand. That's a smoothness of it. Right. So
Yeah.
you feel the burn with that one.
Yeah,
And
sure
understand
did.
that that's coming after you've had 2 drinks already.
That's right.
Yeah. So
And, anytime I smoke a cigar, there's almost like a coating of
mhm.
cigar flavor on my tongue for a
There
couple
is, especially
hours
with
after.
those with the Drew Estates
Exactly.
cigars.
So it's fine on the front end. Flavor's not bad at all,
Okay.
but I think I would still choose the Wild Turkey over this.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
And then maybe the Knob Creek. Maybe this is my third best so
Okay.
far.
Your third best. Now, let me ask you this. Because this is your third drink this evening, and do you think that is
Factored in?
what's that?
Factored in? You think that having
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
I was thinking with the third drink, maybe I would be a little bit more used to it.
Right.
It
what
would
I
be
was
better. So
But
I don't know.
that was I'm sorry, that's conversely, active
Absolutely.
because you're feeling more alcohol burn now than
Yeah.
even your third drink in.
And I don't smell anything. The other 2 definitely smelled a lot better. This just smells like a bourbon. I don't
Okay.
smell any
Well, I'll tell you, Tommy,
any
this-
fruity notes at all.
I just took a drink of it myself, and I'm with you. I don't think it went down as good as the Wild Turkey.
Okay. So what's your take on it?
Well, you gave it to me about a week ago for the
Mhm.
first time ever,
I did, yeah.
and I thought it was great by itself, but paired with the cigar,
Yeah.
I think the Knob Creek and the Wild Turkey tasted better with the cigar.
Fair
than
enough.
this.
Okay.
That one I'm not going to finish.
Okay. That was
Yeah.
your not I understand.
Well, that's all right.
Thomas, you can get a new glass right here if you like.
I've got one.
You got one? Okay, very good.
One over there. I'm just going to
All right. And here's some ice. Oh, you got some
I
ice.
would,
Okay, very
I
good.
would still put it at a 7.5.
Okay, so it's not repulsive.
It is good whiskey,
Okay.
but I'm with Thomas. It's got an aftertaste with the cigar
All right.
that leaves you kind of like.
I was here when we had it a couple of weeks ago. I even tried it
I tell you what,
basically the same way, and I left it sitting.
tell you
just
what.
like that.
gents, give that if you have it comes. I know you poured it, give that just a sniff and tell me how pleasant you think that aroma is.
Nothing stands out about it. I just
Okay,
smell
for me that is
a strong
very,
bourbon.
very, very good. Yeah.
That's what I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I felt that it has a better scent than it does a taste.
Okay, you're right. It's
But
exactly
to
what
me,
you
it
said.
just went down. It just went down smoother because it didn't have that overly honey sweet taste that
Sure.
this makes my stomach just go. "Whoop."
Yeah, you
And this
actually
is
like,
coming from a Grey Goose with white claws kind of a guy.
Mhm.
you actually liked Malort.
You like
I
that?
did like Malort.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody that likes that shit.
I can't either. Okay, I got to tell you,
I'm just glad it wasn't sitting on the table when we come out here.
Thomas, I definitely understand. I too feel the burn, the alcohol burn with this.
With the cigar, especially.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, exactly. Even though I think it's a shit cigar, but definitely. Now I do love the aroma. I absolutely love the bouquet or the aroma.
Yeah.
I love the way it smells. And
It smelled good.
and it does go down smooth. But I concur with Thomas that it absolutely has a burn to it.
And I don't know if it's something in the distilling process. Maybe they were pushing it out
It's
too
it's bottled
soft,
in
and
bonds.
the alcohol wasn't burned off, and they
Right.
were going for the 100 proof.
Well,
maybe
How much is that a bottle?
That's about $75 a bottle.
Man, I'm buying Wild Turkey every day.
Okay.
If it's a comparison like
Yeah.
that.
The Heaven Hill bottled in bond, which
I'm not saying it's not good whiskey.
no, it
I'm
is
just
good
saying
whiskey. I get it.
Wild Turkey 101, to me, it just tastes better with this.
So
At
what's
least
your
in this scenario?
so what is your pairing score?
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's
No.
actually good.
But you enjoy
But
wild.
$80 versus $30, I'm buying Wild Turkey.
Well, but even more so than that, you're doing it. Not only is it cheaper, you're doing it because you enjoy it more. Right. Exactly.
I like the way it tastes. After the blind taste test, that's why I wish we'd have come out here with nothing but numbers on the bottom of the glass and had a blind feel, and everybody.
I get
went through
that.
it and
I
tasted
get that.
it. But
Well, again, that probably makes more sense. And again, we apologize. This is the first time back in over a year, so we're a little bit rusty and so forth. But we're going to start doing it regularly. So yeah, and so forth. So we'll get better at that. But Travis, that's a good idea. I agree. I think that would be good. That way, we wouldn't have any prerequisites going in or any presumptions going in.
So
Okay.
for someone who doesn't drink bourbons,
Yes.
and granted, I did not pour a full shot, but I finished the first two, and I left that one.
Yep.
It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, I get it.
and the other thing to think about with Thomas,
Mhm.
the names don't mean shit to him.
No, they don't.
Because he don't bounce these around and think,
Right.
"Oh, I need some. Who the hell's Pappy Van Winkle?"
That's right.
He don't
Exactly.
know,
Exactly. Well,
and even if he does, he's heard it in passing.
sure. I agree.
Actually, I tried just a little bit of a taste in Knoxville when Scott got that shot one night.
Right.
That was Pappy Van Winkle 20-year family reserve.
And that was not horrible at all.
That was not. There's nothing wrong with Pappy at all.
No, but I mean, I'm saying I know whiskey snobs. I'll tell you, Richard Toby.
Yep.
There's a whiskey snob
Okay.
right there. Now he's got a refined palate for it.
Sure.
But I don't think you have to have a refined palate to figure out what tastes good and what don't.
No, you don't.
No,
I mean, you simply. I mean, and again, like for instance, Thomas or James too, and I was the same way. Probably, a few years ago, when I was buying this, I bought probably Google something or ask a friend, what to try, and some of them I didn't like at all, and some of them I found out I did like, and then I started learning more, and I have refined my palate much more so than I was a year ago, but I'm still nowhere near what I'd call a connoisseur of whiskeys. I just know what I like.
I love Richard Toby, by the way. I don't mean anything bad about them.
I love Richard Toby stories.
In a non-sexual way.
Absolutely. He's repulsive, visually.
All right. Well,
to me, but
for my score, I would have to say with the Maker's Mark shit cigar.
No offense to Maker's Mark.
I'm not referring to the whiskey. I'm referring to the cigar. I would have to go about a 7. About a 7. The burn doesn't bother me because I know to expect it. But I didn't even detect the burn with the Wild Turkey or the Knob Creek.
But
didn't detect it.
That cigar was the fanciest wrap cigar you had. It had wax on the end of it in a
test tube.
In a test tube.
In a test tube.
It's fancily put together.
Shows that you can polish a turd if you want to.
Lipstick on a pig,
That's
baby.
exactly right.
Lipstick on a pig.
Lipstick on a pig. So yes, just because whiskeys, cigars, even women, prettier they're dressed doesn't mean the prettier they are.
That's enough whiskey. No more whiskey for me.
Okay. So next we're going. Nothing wrong with women. Women are fantastic. Some of them.
Okay. That's enough.
Wow. So now we are going to try. Thomas, pour that in your remainder glass, please. Thank you. The next one we're going to try is.
Well, you didn't finish it?
I did not finish that.
Look at you.
I did not finish that. The next we're going to try is Weller. Now, let me tell you a couple things about Weller. Weller runs anywhere from
tell me, boy,
$250 to $1,200 a bottle, and it's good freaking whiskey.
That bottle he's got there is stolen.
And it's what's referred to among whiskey people as the poor man's Pappy Van Winkle. Okay, and they are distilled at the same distillery at the I want to say Weller Distillery, but
That's
I don't
right.
know.
To the distillery.
It was, but Weller sold to Buffalo Trace. It's actually Buffalo Trace.
Been to their distillery too.
Okay, it's actually distilled at the same place. Pappy Van Winkle is distilled at Buffalo Trace Distillery, with the particular brewmasters, are distilling masters of Weller.
I don't think I've had
Thomas?
that.
All right.
Yes, there you go. I don't know. This is not the bottle. This is not the Weller you bought. This is a Weller I bought. I haven't opened that bottle yet.
Man, I've never had it.
Okay.
I didn't taste it at the distillery.
This is Weller 12-year.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
The bottle that you bought is
really
Weller
strong.
full proof. Okay. It's more expensive. The Weller 12-year is about $250 a bottle. The one you bought is about $400 a bottle. Okay. Now this is a wheated bourbon, which means it's a little sweeter. Okay. In fact, we only have one here that's not wheated, which is the Whistle Pig, which is next.
I must have bought that for you when I was drinking all the time.
You were.
I don't remember that.
That was my cup, please.
Your who's a what?
Yep. Thank you, sir.
I apologize.
All right. And again, the only reason we're doing this with ice today, guys, is because it's hot outside. So that's all.
I'm getting the same notes that I got off the. I don't know what was that one.
Yes.
What was the third one?
What's
that called?
Moderately.
That's good whiskey.
Well, I'll be the judge.
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
Heaven Hill.
I'm not-
I almost smelled the microphone. Oh, it smells like my breath. That's so weird.
All right, Thomas. We'll start. Hey, you know what? Start with James.
James gets.
Yeah.
I started.
Oh, you get to go
Is it-
first.
Okay. Let's start with you.
I'm gonna let mine melt down. Just
All
a
right. Well, I'll
little
tell you
bit.
what. Then I'll go first since I hadn't gone first yet. So,
Go ahead.
all right.
Smelling better in the cut.
I'd rather go last and bitch.
And I'll have to relight my cigar here, which is another thing. A shit cigar. It didn't stay lit.
I don't want to be sued by Maker's Mark. They got too many lawyers.
We're allowed to have an opinion.
Lighter, mine's
I'm glad I didn't smoke it. That's all I know.
Okay.
I don't
One
know how to
moment.
puff on one.
Still the shit cigar.
Well, you're turning me against it. I love the wrapper though.
Oh, damn.
Is it good?
Uh-huh. Well, the whiskey's like a 15.
Well, it's almost a. It's not a. I don't know how to describe the smell.
I'll tell you what it smells like. It smells like sunshine.
I know,
Like Heaven Hill.
my nose wasn't clogged. I could smell it.
Oh, it smells like this is the whiskey, Travis. You throw it up in there, it comes down like sunshine.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a direct quote from a great movie, Harlem Nights.
Okay, gents, I have to say, I don't think it matters what cigar you pair with this particular bourbon, you're going to enjoy yourself. Yeah. So this is about a 9. But I think it's a 9. The pairing is a 9 because the whiskey's about a 15 and the cigar is about a 2.
You know, I'm going to tell you what. I'm right there with you. I just about put that on a 9.
Okay.
Wow.
That's really good.
Yes.
I think
All
it's
right.
going to suck.
It's at least an 8.5 or a 9.
I agree. And the bourbon's carrying that load.
Well, the combination.
Oh, that's a good cigar.
No, but that's a smooth taste.
Smooth taste. Oh, and by the way,
It's
that's
got no bite to it
just
whatsoever.
none
Undertone
whatsoever.
was there.
And we'll check the proof on this. This is 90. This is 90 proof.
So it's not a
It's not bottled in bond.
bottled
Yes.
in bond because it.
Because
not
it would
100.
have to be 100 proof to be so. Yeah. In addition to other things. Yes.
Did you learn that? I learned that.
It's really good.
So on any given Saturday night, when you're ready for a cigar, you take a damn leather rose and a glass of what?
That's 8.5 to 9. That's an 8.5
I
to
don't
a
think
9.
it's lit.
Which is a bottle of that.
That's about 250.
What?
I'm still going with the wild turkey.
I get it.
Absolutely.
That's 250. That's about 250 to 300 depending
But
on.
you could buy 15 of the wild turkeys for one of those.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
that's
it is a step up. There's
it's
no
a step
doubt.
up. You can tell it, can't you?
It's smelling better.
All right. Who's going next, gents?
James.
James. Okay. James throwing his back. Okay. First on the whiskey itself, the Weller. The Weller 12-year, by the way.
3.
To me, it's a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I understand.
it's that same honey sweet taste.
Which you don't particularly. How about
No.
the burn? Anything like that at all?
It's light. It's a light burn.
Okay.
Right here.
Well, again, that's 10. That's 10. Less proof. That's 90 compared to the hundreds that we've been doing. So,
Yeah.
all right.
It's fine.
Okay. And the cigar pairing.
I mean, I'm doing with both because well, yeah, it's all going to be a 7.
Okay. Fair enough, Thomas.
Okay. Yeah.
First, the aroma.
The aroma at first I couldn't stand.
Okay, you
Yeah.
couldn't stand it.
Nah.
Okay.
Not a fan, but I think it's cut a little bit and maybe I don't know, aired
That's
out.
why you get the ice,
I mean,
Thomas.
it's a very similar scent to the wild turkey. If you
Okay. And again, these are all weeded bourbons so they are going to share some similarities, for sure.
Well,
Weller.
I know. Well, dang.
Just kidding.
So that's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Now that's delicious coming from a non-whiskey
Yeah.
drinker.
Exactly. Sipping over ice like this, cut.
Yes.
I could probably do this.
Okay. That's Weller's top shelf.
Yeah, I see I don't necessarily think it's worth $250.
I get it. I get it.
But it's
But-
good.
It is good.
Yeah, and understand $250 is a cheap price for it. It goes about $250 to $350 for that bottle.
Yeah, I mean,
How's the burn?
not as bad
Okay.
as the Heaven Hills. That what that was?
Yes,
Heaven
Heaven.
Hill.
Mm-hmm. And I know that the cigar carries a big load too, because those cigars are so good.
Well, the sweetness from a fat bottom Betty
Is
um,
It's phenomenal.
rounds out a lot of.
It does. It does.
So far, this would probably be on top.
Really?
If I had to choose, we were going to do this, earlier it was the
Wild turkey.
Wild turkey. So it would be above the wild turkey. I don't know what I gave the wild turkey a 6.
That doesn't matter, but that's your number one tonight.
Yeah, so far.
Okay. So probably about an 8, maybe? An 8?
No, I don't think I'm going to get that high.
Okay.
Yeah. 7 plus, maybe.
Okay.
7.5.
All right. And
3 stars.
Now, Travis, correct me if I'm wrong, but you said that it was your best combo so far, too. Is that right?
Yeah, I thought
okay.
so.
All right. And James, it was just middle of the road for you.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just an edge above, but I mean, it was above.
It was above. But then again, when you factor in the cost, right, you wouldn't pick up a bottle of that over the wild turkey just because it was that much better.
No, because it's not. It's just a small, minute detail of flavor.
All right.
I mean, it's not like.
How do you think
high school cafeteria lasagna versus your mom's or something?
Let me ask you this: what if cigars weren't part of the equation? What if you weren't going to have a cigar? You were going to get whiskey to sip, and it was. We won't say a special occasion. We'll say, but a particularly good time. Would you just grab the off the shelf wild turkey, or would you maybe splurge for a bottle of Weller?
A little bit of everything when I grab.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Thomas?
Depends on the
I'm going to finish it.
Okay.
Again, that says a lot.
Would you now? Again, you're not going to go spend $350 on a bottle of liquor because you're not a liquor drinker.
No.
Okay. All right. So, but if we had that going around, you'd say, "Hey, give me some Weller."
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Thomas, what do you want?
Okay.
On the house.
Very good. All right.
Weller.
I'll take some Weller.
All right. Very good. Well, I'm going to finish mine real quick.
I don't think I can.
And it's kind of a shame because you really don't need to finish this real quick.
Yeah, for sake of getting the next one, I will hold on to that.
But damn, that Weller's good whiskey.
When we went out to, I took Paul out to Colorado to see his friend. I hadn't seen him forever. We stopped at a little store. They had Weller on shots.
Okay.
Is that the 12-year?
This is 12-year.
That's what they had.
Okay. What are they charging for it?
Dude, it was nothing. I think they made a mistake. It was like $5 or $6 a shot.
Shit, that's a good deal.
And I bought Paul like 3 or 4 of them because I wasn't drinking. And I said, "You want to try it?" And he's like, "Yeah." When I found out how much it was,
yeah.
So how much you charge him for a shot of that?
Yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of the place. She
Okay.
probably got fired over it. When we got the bill, it was $5 a shot, and I was like, "Man, that's got to be."
Thomas was with me at the Speakeasy at the Oliver.
Yes.
In Knoxville, Tennessee. And I bought a shot of Pappy Van Winkle, which we mentioned earlier, 20-year family reserve. And it was $200 for that one shot. It was stupid. We were there to celebrate. It was a good time.
It's much better than all this.
It was, it was
Without a doubt.
it was so good. But
you ain't had the whistle pig.
No, that's next.
I've never had it either.
Okay. Well, one big step, our next and last one for this podcast, everyone. Thank you guys so much for just humoring us by watching. This is Whistle Pig in your rye.
It's redneck heaven.
It is rye, which means it's made with rye as opposed to wheat. Typically, now rye whiskeys,
My favorite.
They are Travis's favorite. They have a distinctive flavor, totally different than a wheated bourbon.
Yeah, that's right.
And you guys are going to notice that instantly.
Nice.
It's not going to taste anything like what you've had so far. You're either going to like it or you're not. Okay, so
Do we have any merch for sale on the website yet?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. We make a few more podcasts. We'll charge people. I'm just kidding.
How did we get here?
We do this because we enjoy being together. That's why we do.
Really?
Yeah, we do. Remember I told you enjoy being around me?
I thought we did it because nobody else wanted to be around us.
That's part of it. I have to keep telling Thomas every day that he enjoys being around me.
Well, we were supposed to be sharing a glass, and I drew the line. I said, "I'm not sharing a glass with you guys."
I know,
on
and I
TV.
figured that was. I didn't understand that considering we cuddle so close.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it.
This does have a distinctively different odor.
It will that as well.
Or aroma.
That's what she said.
Okay, aroma.
Yeah.
Aroma.
You know what?
Odor.
Mm-hmm.
What we can say, it's the smell. We don't have to be hoity-toity. We just say it's the smell.
Is that out of Kentucky? Is Whistle Pig a Kentucky whiskey?
Travis? I would have to look and see. It's 100 proof. I know that.
If it's Whistle Pig, it's got to be hillbilly.
It's Whistle Pig. And I tell you what, it's good shit now.
Let me see it, Mike.
All right. Pour you some there, bud. And we'll start with who's going to start, gents? I did last time. I think right to Thomas.
Piece of ice.
A piece of ice?
Please, just grab one for me.
Okay.
For me, a rye
Thank you.
is a much sharper taste. Now, what I mean,
first yet?
I did. I just went first.
Oh.
Yes. All right. So we'll back with you, Thomas. It's a rye has a much sharper. I call it sharper, harsh aroma to it than the wheated. Wheateds are much sweeter than the ryes. Thanks, sir.
The bourbon whiskey aroma, it's definitely there. It doesn't. I don't think it's so distinctive from maybe the Weller or the Heaven Hill.
Okay.
As much as the Knob Creek and Wild Turkey were pretty different in my amateur nose.
That's fine. People watching is going to be people just like you and me. Real whiskey connoisseurs aren't going to watch our podcast. We're making these things for people just like us.
That was rough.
I told you. It is distinctly different.
This is your favorite.
It's
Rye.
Travis loves rye whiskeys. He
Golly.
loves rye whiskeys.
I had the same
He likes
reaction.
them so he sees people do that
Yes.
reaction. Well, he sits.
I
in
had the
back.
same reaction on my first IPA,
That's true, James.
which I think I'm definitely more of an IPA connoisseur than I am any other kind.
Well, Thomas, if you'll remember, you weren't when you started.
Oh, I know. That's what I said. I had the same reaction when you gave me the
Yes.
first Sweetwater 420, which is now
Just
Mother's Milk.
tickled the
basically.
shit out of me. I gotta say, I don't really flavor this rye. Doesn't really stand out with me.
That
The smell,
don't-
it smells. You can smell the rye,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
is that what that is? Okay, it's going to stay right there. I will finish this one. This was the Weller. That's not bad. That rye hit wrong.
So you are, yeah. So I mean, yeah, and that's a good analogy, Thomas. What IPAs are to regular lagers, rye kind of is to a wheated whiskey. It is distinctly different and has a totally different aroma.
I'm going to put the Whistle Pig at a 5.
Oh, really? That's Whistle Pig tenure. That's not just regular Whistle Pig.
Well, it's a 5 or a 6. It's I would go so far as to say that George Dick will rise straight off the shelf, which is a much lower brand. I've never had the Whistle Pig.
Yeah, that's about an $85 to $90 bottle.
Not for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
No, I wouldn't do it.
all right,
I would have to say if that's the price, it's overpriced.
okay.
When you've got
When you got the other stuff,
when you've
okay.
got
All
Wild
right, so
Turkey
Thomas-
sitting at 30.
We have Heaven Hill, we have Knob Creek, we have Wild Turkey, we have Weller, and we have Whistle Pig. What are you reaching for if these are the only choices you've got?
The Wild Turkey.
Okay.
And then it'd be a tie between the Weller and the Knob Creek, and then the other two I wouldn't reach for. I would just say no thanks.
Okay.
If it was a free glass
And
of
what
the
if
other two, I would pass.
All right. And what if the cigar that you were reaching for, if it was available, was a Fat Bottom Betty or the Maker's Mark infused?
The Fat Bottom Betty
Okay. Every time?
every time. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I-
that one wasn't bad, but this one is just so much better.
I got you. Okay, James,
Way better.
you pull on that just like you're an old pro.
He's used to putting phallic things in his mouth.
It's just
Play nice, Travis.
I am.
He's referring
He
to
was.
popsicles.
considering what he would normally say if the camera wasn't running.
That's pretty good.
The Weller. Yeah.
Now, see, James like Malort. He threw that back, no trouble.
And for those of you who want to see reactions to Malort, it's on one of the
Other
it's
podcasts.
on a couple
Absolutely.
of the podcasts. Yeah.
What do you think, James?
3.
3. James is not a fan
he
of
was,
the rock.
He was more generous than I was.
Okay. All right.
His eyes are watering.
Yeah.
I don't know if mine watered
right,
that
James.
bad. Did they? Okay.
All right. Tell us your opinion of a rye compared to the wheat
Let him
bourbons.
swallow, Scott.
Yeah,
Let
okay,
him
okay.
swallow.
It's a when it comes to the word to the scent, you used a certain word, harsh.
Yes.
Scent is okay. I mean, they all to me they all smell very similar to each other. I don't
Okay.
know about y'all.
Now that's
but to
interesting
me-
because the weed is definitely more different than a rye.
yeah. But going down harsh. In fact, I still have it is like
Feel it.
it is coming up. I feel like this is like one of those things
Drink
like
some water.
James,
yeah, you're right.
Whistle Pig or Malort?
Oh, good question.
Malort.
Damn, Whistle Pig's gonna
I like
crucify
Malort.
us.
I
Okay.
like it.
Because it genuinely likes Malort. Malort's what you give your ex-wife for Christmas.
Or you give it
Well,
as a wedding
Claire's not
present.
getting anything for Christmas. Malort or
Sorry.
anything. Malort
Well,
or a Christmas.
I understand. I
Not even a Christmas gander. I ain't even gonna look her way for Christmas.
Give her a derogatory
Yeah,
gander.
there she is. Where? I don't see her over there.
I understand. All right. So
Derogatory
yeah.
so
gander.
what is your score for the bourbon alone first? Excuse me, for the rye.
He said a 3.
Was that you did say 3? I'm sorry.
Yeah, just a yeah. Just,
Okay. Now I know the cigar that you have is a particularly good cigar. It's
Yeah.
it is
yeah, it's
Girl
the
with No Name.
Girl with no name.
It couldn't even help the rye.
No,
Okay.
no, because it's not really the flavor. It just I don't know.
The experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it goes down harsh. It comes back up harsh.
Okay.
It's just and it's not overly sweet. I can't stand that honey sweet.
No,
flavor
now you're
that's
right.
in
That
this.
rye is not sweet at all.
No, it ain't got no sweetness.
In fact, if it has a flavor, I don't even know.
Okay. Did it burn over the flavor? Or was it just
burned over
repulsive?
burn over the flavor.
Okay.
Burns coming up. It just
And it is, I think
it's masked.
it is 100 proof. The Whistle Pig is 100
It was
proof.
a pig of a whiskey.
Okay, it's a pig of a whiskey.
Well, it's appropriately named.
Yeah, just I wouldn't know. I
Oh,
wouldn't
and-
know.
Well, or
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
and Travis, I think you have already given yours. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've had some high end ryes and some low end ryes.
Yes. You particularly like that campfire.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yes,
I love
I
that.
agree.
That's a $70 bottle,
And that's worth
but it's a partial rye.
Okay,
It's-
right. It's blended.
But yeah, it's a blended rye.
Right.
But I expected more out of a $80 bottle.
I agree. Okay.
I mean, that's what you said it cost.
That's right. Yeah, that's not
that's my first try, and I'm just not impressed.
that's not just a standard Whistle Pig. That's
George
Whistle Pig
Dickel,
tenure.
the first thing I thought was when I took a sip that
Yeah.
George Dickel rye tasted better than that. And it's $25-$30 a bottle, you know.
Gotcha.
Well, they've been doing it a long time. Probably.
Yeah,
not
they
only
have been
Whistle
doing
Pig.
it a long time.
All right.
Yeah.
They've
Now mine.
refined the process. Apparently, we got
Definitely, you can tell that it's a rye. It has no aroma, anything like the weeded. Okay. And this is kind of weird because Maker's Mark is, of course, is a weeded whiskey, which is in the shit cigar.
That was the Weller. That was pretty good. That last little swallow.
You know, going into this, knowing that this is a rye and being a more experienced whiskey and bourbon and rye drinker than either Thomas or James, but not anywhere near as experienced as Travis when it comes to liquors. I like it. I don't like it like I do the Weller because I don't. Travis, his favorite liquors are ryes. Mine is not.
That's my favorite. I just don't like them.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. If you do have a favorite liquor, what is it?
I don't.
Okay, you just like them all.
I just like them all.
Okay, all right. Well, I like weeded over rye, but if I'm going to have to drink rye, I haven't had very many different ones. Understand? In fact, I've had this and I've had that campfire blend. It's about the only rye. I think it's the only rye I've had.
Yeah.
And I do prefer the campfire over this. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely. But I do enjoy this. I would definitely buy this again. But I wouldn't buy it over the Weller. I wouldn't buy it over the Knob Creek. I wouldn't buy it over the Wild Turkey.
Well, I can turn you to a couple ryes to try before you buy $80 for that.
Okay.
I think
Other than campfire, what would it be?
you could just about pick one. I
Mm.
tell you, for $80, I can pick anything better than that.
Okay. Wow. And
And
you know,
now I gotta say, we've had 4 or 5 shots of of regular whiskey
bourbon, yes.
before we tried the rye. You
Yes.
know? So I mean, it might be that. It might be a
well,
I hate it for Whistle Pig today because
Well, that's
It
again,
sounds like it's. I mean, I know it's different. It's a rye,
it is a rye.
so
It
it's
is.
almost not the same comparison.
That's right.
But
It
it's
is not
definitely the
right.
bottom of the list for me.
I agree.
I've heard the name bounced around a lot. I was kind of excited that I was trying it,
Of
but
course, yeah.
it's not in my palate, dude.
I understand, and
Yeah.
that really shocks me, knowing that you do, that you prefer rye or that you do enjoy rye.
I do.
And I hate to I don't want to besmirch Whistle Pig because it's a very high quality rye whiskeys. But I agree. If I was going to the store to buy something, first thing I'm buying is probably the 101. I'll be honest, and it's not that I enjoyed the 101 more than I did the Weller because I actually enjoyed the Weller more, but the Weller was $300 damn dollars.
Right.
I wonder where they make that at.
Weller?
Oh, the Whistle Pig.
It's
Oh, I don't know.
it was
I don't know.
established in Vermont. Is what that side of the label said. I thought
Okay.
it might have had.
I tried to put a bifocal on it and I couldn't see it.
Oh well, let's
I
see.
was looking for a date. Maybe
Let's see what.
I
I
have
thought it
the-
was a Kentucky whiskey, and
and it could be, but the
if it's a
company
Kentucky
itself.
whiskey,
Yeah, I
I'm
can look on this label,
surprised.
but I don't want to take up your time to do so. But
I'll look while you talk.
okay, all right,
'cause
thank
we
you,
know
sir.
You can do that.
Yes. So
And you have the.
I have had regular Whistle Pig at like at a restaurant at a bar, and knowing that I was ordering a rye, and I have enjoyed it, and I didn't not enjoy. It's a double negative. Sorry, that, but I didn't enjoy it enough to spend money on that as opposed to the drink I was going to have.
Well, I finished it.
Yeah. Oh well, as am I.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't that horrible,
Mm.
but it just I've had a lot better.
Mhm. What I'm
I'm
saying
just
is,
surprised it's an $80 bottle.
yes. Well, it's the 10-year.
Yeah.
That makes a difference. Many bourbons that if you go to the store to buy this, and again, we're not advocating smoking cigars or drinking bourbon.
Oh, it's not.
It's what we're doing here, and we're giving your honest opinions. So, if you are interested in either of those, maybe you could take what we've given you and have it
Go to rehab.
Yeah, from a rookie's perspective to seasoned professionals like
Travis,
you guys.
It's all Travis.
What do you mean, I'm Travis?
Yeah, because you're a sot, man.
No.
You're not a sot.
You're the purpose of this podcast.
I did indeed, and I have to say, and I will fully admit that I am an amateur myself. I am much more schooled in both bourbons and cigars than I was a year ago, but I still consider myself a full-fledged amateur.
I've tried to quit both.
But again, everything is okay for you guys out there. Everything's okay in moderation. I say everything. Obviously, everything isn't okay. There's laws.
Yeah. Not everything is okay
Not
in
everything's
moderation.
okay. Everything
Now,
that's
bestiality is not okay in moderation.
everything that's legal is okay in moderation.
Depends on the horse. Some pretty horses.
Yes, there are, James.
Okay, Thomas, your final thoughts. If you had to go to the store and you said, you know what? I've got a wild hair. I think I'm going to get a whiskey and a cigar today. What would your choice be?
Gosh, I'm spending my money
Your
and
money.
I'm going to make that choice.
Your money and
Yeah.
and you're having
On what you've had right here.
and you're having ourselves, us,
Okay, so it's going
as
to
well as
be
maybe a couple of other people, but you're treating us.
okay.
What would you buy?
It would probably be. I don't want anybody to get mad, but
No.
I've had it and it's not horrible. It could be Four Roses.
Well, I'm saying what we've had right
Oh,
here
what
today.
we've had right here. It's going to be the Wild Turkey.
Wild turkey.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And the cigars you're buying is what would they be?
Probably a combination of the yummy bitches for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
maybe buy 2 or 3 of each.
Okay.
And so
And then
yeah.
make an evening out of
Yeah.
it. That sounds good. Very good. You know what? I'm ready. Just tell me when we're going to do it.
yes, sir.
All right. James?
Wild turkey.
Okay.
For sure. And the what was this one?
That is the bottled in bond. Heaven Hill.
The Heaven Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heaven Hill or the Wild Turkey.
Okay.
To me, they were very similar. They both got I believe they both got a 7.
Okay.
To me,
Close enough.
Yeah.
and I gave
Well,
Weller an 8, I believe.
you did.
But I'm choosing those two because those are nowhere near as pricey as that.
I understand.
And with the cigar pairing, I'm with Thomas there. If any of the other bitch
Yummy
Cigars,
bitches.
Yummy bitches are as good as Gwen here.
Yes,
I mean, shoot, that's what I'm going to go with.
James,
Gwen is wonderful.
I will tell you that they all are.
Okay, yeah.
They all are. And they're distinctive and they're fantastic.
Mhm.
If nothing else comes out of this podcast tonight, if you guys are interested in cigars and you're not a cigar smoker, as I was not, try the Drew Estates Yummy Bitches, um, Fat Bottom Betty's, Girl with No Name, Crazy Alice, Sweet Jane, or Leather Rose, or Dominicana. I will say this: Dominicana stands out unique among the Yummy Bitches. It is a more tobacco flavored um, cigar than the others are, much more sweet. So if you're just going to introduce yourself to cigar, I'd actually start with Fat Bottom Betty. That's what
Yes.
I'd start with.
Also mention this.
Sure.
I prefer those backwoods cigars.
I've never had one.
You can get them for like $7 a pack. They
Okay.
look like something that Clint Eastwood would have smoked in a spaghetti western.
Really?
They're cheap. They're not that great, but
Okay.
I just feel like a damn cowboy when I freaking smoke.
Okay, well, let me ask you this:
Yeah.
Are they sweet? Or are they tobacco flavored?
They're tobacco flavored.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, I think I would try that because as I said, I'm not a novice at that, but I do love the sweetness of the Drew Estate cigars.
Yeah, they're nowhere near like this.
Okay, that's when you say that those cigars are almost like a dessert.
Yes.
I agree. See,
This would be awesome to have after any dinner.
I agree.
Yeah.
See, that's what I do when I have a steak or something. That's
Unless
how I
it's your
end it.
last meal. And then you're like, oh, this cigar just, I don't know.
If it's going to be your last, if it's going to be your last meal, you want a cigar about 6 miles long. Exactly.
Now, I did have a Cuban when I was down in the Dominican two summers ago.
Yes,
And the Cuban was really good. It was, full on tobacco.
yes.
And the flavor of a fresh Cuban is freaking ridiculous.
Thomas,
You brought us, and I agree.
one of my best friends
Who?
in my
Scott.
life.
No, I couldn't have.
No, he didn't bring us none.
No, that's right. It was you bought that one that said Cuban law.
It was Dominican.
It was Cuban.
They were
Dominican.
all
Yeah.
Dominican.
Yeah, I said Cuban. I meant Dominican. Sorry,
You never asked me what I thought.
Well, we're getting there.
Travis. What did you think?
I don't give a shit.
That's true.
You know what's funny?
If Travis buys it,
He
he's
called
saving
me-
money.
When he called me, no, it wasn't that. When he called me this afternoon, he said, we're doing a thing. He said, I want you to, if you want to bring a bottle of whiskey, bring it. I brought the 101
You did.
because so many people hear Wild Turkey 101 and they go, oh my God, Wild Turkey 101. But you look at y'all's reaction.
It's good
And,
shit.
and when you get people that have never drank whiskey before, and you say what tastes good and what don't, without a refined palate, and all this hoopla with all these people that say, I
Sure,
know what whiskey tastes like.
sure.
35 years ago,
You know,
I was
Right.
straight Jack. Only wanted Jack. It didn't matter. Give me straight Jack all night long. That's what I'm good
well,
for.
me too, Thomas.
But
But
and when
make
I
it
would try,
make it gentleman Jack.
not even
No, he's talking about old number 7.
old number 7,
No, sir.
35
Yeah.
years ago. That's what I was all about. Wild turkeys. Everything was cheap back then. Wild turkey, everything was
Now we're
super
talking about
cheap.
25, 30 years ago.
35
you're
years.
talking
35 years.
35 years.
Okay, I got you.
And I mean, there's been, a lot of changes over the past 35 years
Well-
in name brands and flavors and notes and
Well,
That's true.
all of it.
and you see a movie, and it could be any movie, and if someone in the movie is at a bar or in their home and they have their home bar, they've always got a bottle of Jack Daniel's
sure.
Old Number 7.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of whiskeys and bourbons in my home. I know you know that I do because they're on the shelf in there. I don't have a bottle of that.
Wow.
I don't have a bottle of that.
A bottle of what?
Old Number 7.
Oh,
I
thought
don't-
He was going to say 101. Well, I was
No.
going to say, put that bottle on your
You
shelf.
damn right I will. I'll put up. Of course I will. But no, I don't have a bottle of, and I don't want to say that Jack Daniel's Old Number 7 is no good. I don't have a bottle of it because I just simply haven't bought a bottle. I buy Gentleman Jack. When
And
I
the
buy-
price point over the past 35 years between number 7 then, number 7 now, I think they've gone up $4 maybe a little bit more, but it's not bad.
Do you remember
price.
enough about the taste of that Old Number 7? How it
Sweet.
compares?
It was so sweet.
Okay, so you liked it better than
Oh,
these?
I would
It's-
chug a fifth in a night.
It's great. If
Really?
it's
Now,
mixed
now,
with
that was
something,
then.
but
Would you do that
Oh,
now?
I couldn't now. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Now, did you chug
It's
it
gotta
back
be
then
cut.
because it was the cool thing to do and you wanted to be cool, or did you do it because you enjoyed it?
I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
thoroughly
enough.
enjoyed it.
All right, James. Which one of these bottles would you bring home to your fiance?
Whichever one she told me to.
Good answer.
No, we have similar tastes
Okay.
when it comes to food and drink
man.
stuff.
And what? In
Men.
men?
She looks at me and I look in the mirror. No, I would
Nice.
I'd bring home the wild turkey or the Heaven Hill. I mean, I don't know if she would particularly like it, but then again, I don't particularly like this stuff.
Okay.
So, no, I mean, so that's what I would bring home, something that I like because, like I said, we have very similar tastes when it comes to food.
Well, you know what? That's pretty cool,
Mm.
actually. All right. Well, my final thoughts are, yes, I'm not ever probably going to sit down and drink just whiskey or have a cigar by itself. If I'm going to do one or the other, I'm going to do both. And that's just me. Because I really enjoy, from my personal taste, I really enjoy how they complement one another. So I will say, if I'm going to the store and I feel particularly generous, I am going to buy the Weller
Mm.
and have one of the Drew Estate cigars. Absolutely. Probably the Fat Bottom Betty, Leather Rose, Lazy Out. Doesn't matter. I'm going to have one of those, and I'm going to do the Weller on a special day. But if I'm just going to go, and Travis, I have to say, because you brought it today, out of every other one of these, if I'm just going to say, I need to save some money, I'm going to go and have a cigar. I'm going to buy the 101. I'm going to buy the Wild Turkey 101 and have a Fat Bottom Betty cigar.
based on what y'all have said, I would suggest you step it up and try the Wild Turkey Reserve, Special Reserve.
I saw that on the shelf, but now that's quite a bit more expensive.
It is, but so are the rest of those.
They
bottles.
are. Then okay, if you've had the Special Reserve, in fact, I almost bought a bottle of that a couple of weeks ago. I think it was around $100 a bottle.
60.
60. Okay.
$60 bucks. You can get Special Reserve Wild Turkey.
Okay. You know, James, I just got a waft. Sorry, Travis, I didn't cut you off. I just got a waft of that cigar that you just had. Just that smoke coming off your cigar blew that Maker's Mark hell stick away. It was
That was what you was going to say before you even said it.
It was so much.
I'm so glad you had to suffer through that cigar.
So much better. So much freaking better. It was. I mean, we're outside on a screened-in porch, but that smoke from that Drew Estate cigar, Girl with No Name, it almost erased the horrible experience I've had with that Maker's Mark cigar.
And for everyone out there looking at or watching this, remember, we don't know what we're talking about with the cigars.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we just know what we like.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's good?
I know what I enjoy.
I'll tell you what, I have smoked 1,000 Cubans, and I have had very few Cubans that were as good as most of the ones that are made by Drew Estates.
Cool.
Nice.
That's a good push for ad right here.
It really is.
And I will say,
is awesome.
I will say that this whole humidor right here it's probably got about maybe 100 cigars left, 75 to 100. And they're all Drew Estate cigars. They're different ones, like Leather Rose. And that's because that's what I freaking like. My palate isn't sophisticated enough yet to really appreciate probably really, really good stuff. So I buy what I like, which is what anyone would typically do. And I buy pretty much solely Drew Estates. And if you want to try the cigar experience, I don't think you can go wrong with that, any one of those. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you guys for participating in this very much and stepping outside your comfort zone to do.
Invite.
So absolutely.
So glad to be back.
Yeah, and we are very much so glad to be back. Travis, any final thoughts?
We're going to do another podcast in another 2 years.
No. If we're still alive. Hopefully,
we'll do one sooner than that.
Hopefully this will be a regular thing, and again, not just on bourbon cigars.
But we might do more bourbon cigars too.
Just say it wouldn't be solely over.
No,
yeah.
no.
We also debate whether or not the universe is a simulation. Whether or not
we'll get into
This is
something.
me off.
Yeah, we'll get into shit that it's a little more interesting, hopefully, than what you would typically see on TV.
I
So,
thought you were going to say bourbon and cigars, but
no, it's
cigars are interesting.
I think they're extremely interesting. Hence why we're here.
Yeah.
So
Bourbon,
thank you very much for
cigars,
joining us.
double split.
We appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
See
How
ya.
did we get here? Podcast.